That you're in, so what I probably even recommend you do if you can get like some you could build them yourself. They cost a couple dollars to build type shit, but just some acoustic panels. Don't get that foam
This
shit.
ain't good?
Huh? No. Well, no, I don't really like these are cool, but it's like microphones are used to pick up sound in the most sensitive way type shit. So if you think about it, this is only covering a certain amount and it's only really getting the high frequencies and shit. So you hear like reflections as I'm speaking. All of this is getting picked back up. So anything I say is being shot there, shot back here, everywhere, and it's going to end up back in here. But don't do too quiet either, because then you're going to be recording all of the noise. Actually,
I can't hear it in the playback.
No, yeah, that's because this is ARM. I'm gonna just make you a quick little template too, just to use. But this one is just for recording only, because obviously you have the record enabled and you cannot hear anything while you're on this channel. So you always want to have a drop down for this one. I'm trying to see why is it doing that pre-post right there in the right areas. On the volume side. See what I'm saying? So yeah, your noise to floor ratio is pretty good, so you don't really gotta worry too much about that. What'd you say?
Before when I was recording a little bit louder.
Yeah, I mean you can always turn stuff up or down, but I wouldn't go louder than that into the preamp. I would go louder than that into like after that, just because it's already a clean signal. Because if you get to distort it going in, then you can't fix that after that. So, let's see. What is duplicate like 3Ds? Because how many do you typically have?
Like my track. I have like two stacks and then two more some other shit. I just titled that then I had accolades.
So he's going to so yeah, recording at the top and then you're dragging these down here. But all vocals is this one here.
Oh, okay.
So this is the volume for everything.
So say I do 4 bars and that does another 4 bars another one.
I mean, do it. Just so you can kind of sound. I just want to make sure that you kind of, that way you can always be like ready to record it. If you're not overlapping anything down here. This is strictly for like listening back and editing. This is strictly for recording.
Okay. Really for recording.
Like if you see any session, like you'll see like a specific dedicated record track. Only for recording, so yeah. Like just add something extra. So we can yeah, but that's what I'm saying. See, now if you want to just turn it up, you can just drag this down here, which will also be.
Anything I need to do on mixing, like the stuff you had sent me and stuff, as far as like, I mean, you just show me the stuff you just showed me. I can mix with these little plugins.
But that's my thing though. It's just kind of like these are just kind of more so just to make sure that you're hearing yourself without it distorting and stuff like that. You can call it mixed, you can call it not mixed, but at the end of the day, everything is kind of subjective. So you can obviously tweak the settings in this or add more plugins to it if you want to.
Yeah, mixing like just going into like zooming in and like taking out like the unnecessary sound and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you can call that part of mixing. I think that probably would be more considered like just the recording process. Because even when I record, I'm getting rid of breaths and shit or unnecessary sounds just to kind of clean up stuff. But like I said, if you wanna, you can mix whenever you're mixing though. Just make sure that you're doing that on that channel, but you can actually too if you wanted to, because this only lets you put like 5 on here. If you right click this thing here and go to inserts F&J, now you can add up to 10 different plugins and shit. But that's what it is. But yeah, just play around with it, see what it do. Like all of this stuff, like I said, this is the EQ. Usually used to like kind of get rid of stuff or certain frequencies and things like that. Just to kind of add like clarity or take away, filter stuff out. If you really want to be creative with it on your ad-libs, you can add like a telephone effect using this. And the next one is the compressor. That's just to control it. You can do a lot with it, but like I said, use compressors by ear. Don't really go by what you're seeing. Like if you want to squash it, you definitely can. But if you don't want to, just kind of do rule of thumb, like anywhere between 3 to 7 decibels of gain reduction is pretty cool. Anything after that might be a little overkill, but like I said, just go based off of how it sounds in comparison to the song.
Alright.
So
I appreciate you, man. For real.
yeah, but you already know, bro. If you got any
Pizza
questions,
cheese.
bro, y'all don't gotta see.
Always make sure you got the cheese.
Yeah.
You got them both of them? Yeah, you always reach out. That shit mean a lot, man. This shit ain't easy. You know this shit ain't easy.
Nah, but like you got, like I said, you got everything you need to make some shit. But
Oh, look, we grinding. Like, we
Just-
grinding.
like I was saying, just make sure you get those adapters, speakers, just to kind of, that way you'll be able to kind of use everything real quickly. So now this would be like your monitor control, and this would be your headphones. So if you just want to turn those up or turn them down,
Okay.
kind of control them. But if